Hi, I'm Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guide. Also, today I am at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. The Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania is located on 300 Gap Road in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, and is open if you check the web for the hours. The museum is just across the street from the Strasburg Railroad, the oldest working tourist railroad in America. The museum all began in 1957 and had been an operating turntable from the Reading Railroad. The interior of the exhibit hall is what looks like a recreation of a huge Pennsylvania Railroad style station, the way it was from when the railroad still existed. It also doubled the size of the indoor display. It is administered by the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commonwealth with the active support of the Friends of the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. The museum was created to provide a historical account of the railroading in Pennsylvania by preserving rolling stock and artifacts and archives of the railroad companies of the Commonwealth. However, the museum had branched out over the years, acquiring some pieces that are not directly related to Pennsylvania but are important to the history of railroading. The original building was roughly 45,000 square feet in size and included an observation bridge leading across Rolling Stock Hall, allowing visitors to see the trains from above. Then in 1955, the building was expanded to 100,000 square feet. At the 1939 to 1940 New York World's Fair, the Pennsylvania Railroad displayed a number of historic locomotives and cars they had collected over the years. After the fair had ended, the railroad decided to preserve the equipment that was displayed along with various other locomotives and rolling stock. The equipment was stored away in a roundhouse in Northumberland, Pennsylvania, and looked after by employees. Then, with the Railroad Museum and the railroad successor, the Penn Central, looking to rid itself of the collection in the late 1960s, it was decided the museum was to be built. Directly next to the Strasburg Railroad in Strasburg, Pennsylvania, the engines were moved to the Strasburg Railroad, where they were stored while the museum was under construction. A large number of Pennsylvania Railroad's historic collection was sent to Strasburg, coupled together. Then in 1975, the museum opened its doors to the public. Also in 2007, the entrance of the building was redesigned and the current looks like almost like what you'd expect to see what an old style movie theater entrance looks like. Also, the gift shop was also renovated as well. Also in the museum building features an HO model railroad display, which is modeled that takes place between Altoona and Harrisburg during the steam and diesel transition era. In 2018, a roundhouse was planned to be constructed near the turntable, and groundbreaking started in 2019. Today, the museum still continues to preserve historic railroad equipment as well.